Hello everyone, in this video we'll see how to handle updates on the UniFi devices such as UniFi access point, UniFi switches and the UniFi routers and the firewall. So as you can see on the screen, I have a UniFi controller running and I have three devices, ubiquity devices such as the USG 3P as a router and firewall, UniFi switch which is 8 port 150 watt and the UAP AC Pro as an access point. So you need to understand how to do an upgrade on that devices itself. So whenever a new releases firmware version available for that devices, you will get the status on the UniFi devices page itself. As you can see right now, under the update status it says click to update on both access point and the switches. It depends what firmware version and release channel you have set for that devices. So as you can, I can show you under the settings where you can set the releases channels. There are three types of release channels: official, which is the stable, release candidate, and the early access. So under the systems, if you go to the updates options, you can see the options here: devices, firmware, release channels, early access, official, and the release candidate. So in business and in enterprise level, it is recommended to set on the official, because early access is the beta firmware version, so which make or break your current config. So it is not recommended to use on the business or enterprise settings. So right now this is my test server, so I've checked to the early access. So whenever a new early access version available for the device itself, I can upgrade and test for it. Even you can set for the automatic device updates, so you can set the customizable time according to, you can set for daily. If there are any updates available, the devices will upgrade automatically on that time, given time which you have set. So this is also not recommended to set on daily, which because most of the firmware versions, there are some known issues on that firmware version. So to avoid any issues on that firmware version, you should uncheck the automatic device update. So the recommendation is whenever a new update is available on the devices, don't just go and upgrade the devices firmware. First you have to go to the community.ui.com, and under the release channel releases, you can look for that firmware version whichever is released. Access point version 6.5.4 which is released a month ago. This is the official release candidate firmware version, and it is available for the list of the access points shown here: UAP AC Lite, LR Pro, UAP SD, UAP Nano, U6 Lite, U6 LR, U6 Plus, and no. So you have to go through the overview, improvement, and the bug fixes. So like on the previous version, if you have any such known issues on that access point which start behaving any connectivity issues, so as you can see under the improvement, it's already mentioned: improve wireless uplink stability when the downlink Ethernet port is being used. So this is regarding mesh uplink, when you have one access point as a wired and the other access point you have connected as a mesh uplink. So it improves the wireless uplink stability. Also the latency, it improves on Gen 4 and Gen 5 access point, as you can see the things. So these all improvement you should check once. And under the bug fixes, there's a lots of bug fixes for all of the access point, Gen 2, Gen 3, and the U6 Enterprise, U6 LR. So you have to go through all the improvement and the bug fixes, and then you should go ahead and upgrade the UniFi devices. If you have a bunch of UniFi access point and the UniFi switches, you just don't hit upgrade on all devices at once. So just to test, as a recommendation, upgrade a single UniFi devices and monitor it for a day or 2 day or 3 day, and see if there are improvement after an upgrade. So you can go ahead and upgrade all the other devices. You can simply click here, click to update. It will start updating the UniFi devices. And if your update didn't work from here by clicking click to update, there are also other method to upgrade the firmware using manual firmware update. I can show you for that access point. So there is a manual firmware update. So here you can get the URL of that access point, which firmware you want to upgrade or downgrade. So with the manual firmware update, you get the both options. Either you can downgrade or upgrade the access point or the UniFi switches. All you need to get the URL address of that access point. For example, here you can grab the link address of that access point and you can put it, and you can downgrade or update. Just all you need to click on update and it will update that access point to that firmware version. This is how you can upgrade that access point. There are also other method like the SSH method. You have to simply SSH into that access point using SSH debug terminal. In that way, you can simply SSH into that access point, and you have to just run the command upgrade, and you have to paste the URL, and you have to hit enter. This will run an upgrade on that access point, and your device will be upgraded to that firmware version. So this is how you handle the UniFi videos. If you like my videos, hit like and subscribe the channel. If you need any other videos, you can let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.